Hi everyone, and welcome to the book interview with Yajaira Flores. The first question is: did you like the book that you read? Why or why not?
I liked the book that I read called Journey to the Center of the Earth because it's about a magical world and that made me imagine. Its author is Julio Verne and this book was published in 1864.
Okay, that's a lot of information. Who is the main character and where are the characters?
The main character is Lidenbrock, who is a professor of mineralogy, and also in this book there are secondary characters like Axel, who is Lidenbrock's nephew, and the guide of the volcano called Hans. And the characters are inside of a volcano because they want to discover a new world that nobody really knows.
Okay, tell me the story in just a few sentences.
Well, the story begins with Lidenbrock, and he finds a scroll, and in that scroll is right the location of that wonderful world. So he and his nephew go to that location, and when they are there, they hire a guy to enter in the volcano. The volcano is in Iceland, and when they are inside of the volcano, they spend a lot of days because they didn't follow the instruction that was in the scroll correctly. And but after many unfortunate events, they arrive to the center of the earth, and there they can see many fantastic animals like dinosaurs and giant fish and many types of new flowers.
Okay, and what happened after that?
After that, they know that the temperature of that place is very high, and they know that if they stay there, they will die. For that reason, they try to get out of the volcano, and after many attempts, they could leave of the inside of the volcano, but hey, sir.
Mhm. What do you think will happen next?
I think that the character will not return to the inside of the volcano because that will be more dangerous. And but I also think that the characters uh, will tell everyone what happened, so another person will try.
Has anything like that ever happened to you?
Something like this never happened to me because that is a science fiction story.
Okay. Um, do you think this could really happen?
Maybe yes, because in this world there are many things to discover.
Did the characters seem real?
Yes, the character did seem real like any person.
And why do you think that the main character traveled to the center of the earth?
I think that he did that because his dream was always discover that wonderful world.
Okay. How did you feel when you read that book?
I felt great because the main character was going to see and was going to find what he always wanted.
Okay, that's a good book and an interesting book. Thank you for that information, Jahaya. And I think that I read that book because it's interesting. Thank you for watching that.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about a book. For that reason, we have here Maria Belen Freire, and she is going to give us some information about that book. Hi, Maria Belen Freire.
Hi, Yajaira, and thank you for inviting me.
Okay, the first question is, did you like the book? Why or why not?
Yes, I really like that book because it's a good book to some people, young people, to try to learn some about the history in the Second World War. And it is called Between Shades of Grey, and it is a really good book.
Okay, the next question is, who is the main character and where are the characters?
Well, the main character is Lina, who is a little girl who tried to escape and survive in the concentration camps. That she tried to keep and take care of her brother. They are in Lithuania, that is a small country in Europe.
Okay, tell the story in just few sentences.
Well, the story begins when some Soviet soldiers interrupt in the Lina's house, and with her family, they need to travel to the concentration camps to live a life in that places. They told us some details that they happen, like they don't have a lot of food, or they try to have a hard works for try to survive and try to uh, try to um, find a better life. Also, in that in the story, she met some new people who tried to survive with her, and it's a good story.
Okay, and what happened after that?
After that, she arrives to the concentrating camps, and she meet a soldier, a Soviet soldier, and she fall in love with him. And it is a bad story because the Soviet soldier didn't try to uh, keep with her because it is a little illegal. Maybe.
Okay, and what do you think will happen next?
When the war ends, I think she tried to find the guy that she fell in love, and then she arrives to her home with her brother because her parents died, and maybe try to live a better life.
Okay, and has anything like that ever happened to you?
Actually, no, because we don't have a war, but I think it will be happen because some countries have fight.
Okay, and do you think this could really happen?
Yeah, sure, because in the Second World War happened, and some people try to survive in a bad conditions for the rations.
Um, did the character seem real?
Yeah, because some people have tried to survive, and the characters are real.
And what do you think the main character is so brave?
I think she's so brave because tried to keep their family joined, and maybe because they she and all people try to survive the war.
Okay, and the last question is, how do you feel when you read that?
I feel a lot of feelings because it is a romantic story that I really like. And also, on the final, at the end of the story, I cry.
Okay, and that's it. Thank you so much for your information, Belen, about this fantastic book.